Hey, Miss was here at Gen Con, and I'm at a small company's booth. You might have heard of them, Asmodee, perhaps? Yeah, I think that's the name of it. I was actually super excited here. We're over in there. We're looking at some of their other universe stuff for their RPGs and everything, and I heard through the grapevine that a Twilight Imperium RPG might be coming out. For those that really like Twilight Imperium and the lore involved behind in it, I'm super stoked about this because I've been waiting for like somebody to spit out any kind of RPG involving all the races and everything. So I have Samuel here. He's going to tell me about it's called Embers of the Imperium. Tell me about more, please. I want to know more.
Absolutely. So, Embers of the Imperium is it's part of our Genesis role-playing game. It's a system that you can use to play a lot of different role-playing games. Twilight Imperium is the most recent setting we've brought into it. If you pick up Embers of the Imperium, you have that plus the core rulebook for Genesis is everything you need to play a role-playing game set in the TI universe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. So we have 15 playable species,
okay.
And the only ones that aren't are the ones you really couldn't make characters out of. But all 24 of the factions in Twilight Imperium, both the core and Prophecy of Kings, are represented in that book.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have plenty of starships, everything from little fighters, the mechs you use, all the way up to dreadnoughts, and your characters could command a dreadnought if they want to. But what your characters are doing, I think is really cool. They have joined a group called the Calaris. And the Calaris are a organization that's been founded by the Galactic Council, the ones who run the TI universe.
Okay, yeah.
And their job is to fight against these great threats. Maybe you've heard of them if you're a TI fan. The Mahakt, the LON-Z1X, the Necrovirus, and the Vulreath Cabal.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of a couple of those. Yeah. I don't look forward to finding the Necro.
I wouldn't look forward to finding any of them.
That's fair.
So you join this organization, and it's supposed to be the front line of defense against these dire threats. However, because it is founded by all of these great civilizations who are all trying to stab each other in the back so they can take Mechatol Rex, you end up in a badly funded, factional, infighting organization. And you may actually be a spy or a plant yourself who's in there to make things work for your faction. But sabotage the Calaris. So there's a lot of intrigue, there's a lot of infighting, there's a lot of hidden motives, but there's also a lot of action, a lot of space opera excitement, traveling to different locations.
This sounds very Mass Effect-y to me. I really like the genres, actually. That's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you guys take inspiration from anything? Like just look at other kind of space operas and stuff like that? Or?
We certainly took from a lot of them. I mean, the Calaris definitely has a certain similarity to the Spectres from Mass Effect.
Right.
But also, so the Twilight Imperium universe has a very pre-World War I Great War vibe.
Right.
So a lot of like spy novels from that. I mean, like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, some of the great classics there, and then some of the big like adventure and war movies from that. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, guys. Twilight Imperium is awesome. You like the lore. If you like space opera, even if you don't know anything about Twilight Imperium, the fact that they're making a space opera book in general should excite you because I don't know about you guys, but space opera is amazing, and I absolutely love it, especially in RPG lands. There really isn't a lot of great RPG space operas. There's nothing that really took off yet as far as that. So I'm hoping Twilight Imperium is that one game because everything's D&D now, which I do love. But man, I really want a good space opera, RPG. Until then, guys, pay attention here. We're gonna have more news about this for sure. We'll be talking about it on our channel, without a doubt, guys. Until then, of course, as always, just try not to tick off the Necrovirus. Whatever you do not tick it off. Until then, guys, as always, game on.